What's up, everyone? Collie here from Beyond the Ball. So I am about to give my game week 15 predictions. So obviously we had our game 14 midweek, just ended. It's Thursday night at the moment. So just looking at all the results, looking at the injuries and stuff that's after happening. Here's my game week 15 predictions. Okay, first up we have West Ham versus Chelsea, half 12 on Saturday. So Chelsea obviously coming out with a good win against Watford, 2-1. Didn't really deserve it. Watford definitely played a lot better, especially in the first kind of 10, 15 minutes. We obviously had the incident with the fan having a heart attack in the crowd. We obviously wish him the best, but probably a blessing in disguise for Chelsea because it kind of allowed them to regroup. They still came out, they were still getting dominated, but came out with a good win. West Ham obviously coming off a 1-1 draw at home against Brighton. Wasn't a great draw, to be honest with you. I thought they'd come out with the win. But on this match, I'm going to go. It's a London derby. It's always a bit tricky for Chelsea. I'm going to go with a narrow win for Chelsea, and I'm going to say Callum Hudson-Odoi to score. Okay, so next game we have is 3 o'clock on Saturday, Newcastle and Burnley. Two really badly struggling teams, especially Newcastle. I really thought they'd be doing a lot better than they are right now. Sitting bottom of the table, haven't had one win this season, only have 7 points. Burnley sitting in 18th with 10 points, so 3 points clear. Massive relegation. This is a 6-pointer game. Burnley obviously coming off a 0-0 draw against Wolves, and Newcastle just couldn't get the win against Norwich. Now, Clark got sent off in about 8 minutes, which didn't help because I brought St. Maximin in, put him as my captain, and didn't get any return for him. So I'm going to say this is the game where Newcastle get a win. I'm going to go with a really narrow win. I'm going to go with a 1-0 win, and I am going to go with St. Maximin to score. I've left him in my fantasy football, so I'm praying he gets a goal. Okay, next game, Southampton versus Brighton. Look, two teams that Brighton started off really, really well. Southampton, not so much. Both teams have kind of been struggling lately. A good 2-2 draw, I suppose, for Southampton against Leicester. But I just don't know about this one. This has a draw written all over for me. Brighton getting a good draw against a good 1-1 draw against West Ham away. Probably see the same scoreline here. I'm going to go with a 1-1 draw, and I'm going to say Mope to score. He scored a bicycle kick or an overhead, and what a goal! Right, so 1-1 and Mope to score for that one. Okay, next up we have Wolves and Liverpool. Look, Liverpool are speaking for themselves. They're letting their results do the talking, and they're absolutely flying. Mo Salah, different gravy. How do I see this one going? Look, Wolves, I wasn't even expecting, but they actually are in 6th position. I don't think it warrants the way they've been playing. I don't think they warrant being in 6th position, but I don't think they're going to get out from this game. Obviously, Liverpool sitting in 3rd at the moment, 2 points behind Chelsea. They're going to keep winning. I really do think they are. Salah, for me, at the moment, best player in the world, no doubt. So I think they're going to win this game. I think it's going to be a 3-1 win. And I think that Mane and Salah are going to score in this game. Okay, so the next game is Watford and Manchester City. Now, look, Watford are after coming off a 2-1 defeat against Chelsea. But that doesn't tell the full story. They beat, literally, Manchester United. They played really, really well against Chelsea. So I wouldn't write them off. I don't think they're that bad of a team. They're sitting in 17th position, which probably they should be a little bit higher, in my opinion, looking at how they play. I'm going to go with a Man City win, however, and I'm going to say it's going to be a slight win, and I'm going to go with a 2-1 win for Man City. And I'm going to say Jack Grealish to score because he's after coming back from injury now. So Jack Grealish to score and Man City to win 2-1. Okay, so the next game is Leeds and Brentford on to Sunday at 2 o'clock. So look, Leeds, we're really underperforming. Starting to pick up a few points here now. Got a good 1-0 win against Crystal Palace. That one could have really went either way, but look, they got the win. It was a good win as well. Brentford, again, they started off really well and then just have kind of slowly but surely been slipping down the table. They're into 11th position now. A 2-0 loss against Spurs tonight. So I'm going to go with a Leeds win at home, and I'm going to say 2-0, and I'm going to go with Rafinha to score. Okay, next game up is Manchester United and Crystal Palace. Look, as I just said there, Crystal Palace have kind of been dropping a little bit. Patrick Vieira had been playing really well. You can see performances are starting to drop a little bit. So I don't know whether this is going to be the best matchup for them. Man United, obviously, since sacking Solskjaer, have drawn against Chelsea and won tonight against Arsenal. A good 3-2 win. Looks still a little bit cagey at times. I've put out, I don't know if anybody has gone onto the Instagram page, but I have this little theory about Fred, and I'm thinking if you play him further up the pitch. Now, look, I probably wouldn't play him at all. I'd probably put him on the bench, but if you're going to play him higher up the pitch. The way Rangnick wants to play, he's going to want to press high, and he wants everybody to kind of press the ball. So why not put Fred further up? He has legs to make them dangerous runs across defenders, which led to a penalty tonight. He's also got the legs to get back. Even if he can't make it back to the number 6 position, at least he may make it back to the number 8 position to help defensively. I also think it takes a weight off the defensive shoulder because he's killing them with them little 5-yard, 10-yard passes that he's giving away straight to the midfielders. They're breaking and scoring goals. So I think Fred is a massive kind. It could be a key to United. And I know it sounds strange, but Fred actually being the supporting midfielder could actually change it, and it could actually change his career. So that's just my thought on that. You can let me know what you think about that. But back onto this game, I think United are going to perform really well. I think Ronaldo obviously hitting the net twice tonight. I think he's going to score again, and I think United are going to win 3-0 in this one. I don't think they're going to give them a chance. I'm going to say Ronaldo to score as well. So 3-0 to United and Ronaldo to score. Okay, next game is Spurs and Norwich. And look, Harry Kane cannot buy a goal. That's why I've taken him out of my fancy football. I've given up hope. I thought the last 2 or 3 games he was going to score a goal. Brought him in. I've made him captain since. No, he's gone. He's absolutely gone. Cristiano Ronaldo has come back into my team. Now, look, Ronaldo probably won't even play on Sunday, but looking at Manchester United's next fixtures, I think he's about 12 games before he comes up against the top 6 teams. So United have a really good run of matches. So I'm happy to bring Ronaldo in. And spoiler alert, they brought Sancho in too. But look, this game here, I think, is going to be a win for Spurs. I don't think Norwich. Look, Dean Smith, fair play to him. He's done really well in Norwich since he's come in. But I think Spurs will probably, I think Conte is probably starting to figure out what his best team is. So I think it's probably going to be a 3-0 win for Spurs. And I'm going to say Son to score. Actually, no, I'm going to say Kane to score. Because if he scores, at least I got it right in the video. I won't have got it in the fancy, but there we go. So 3-0 and Kane to score. Okay, next game, Villa and Leicester. So again, this is a bit of a dodgy one. Leicester sitting in 8th position, Villa sitting in 13th position. Leicester obviously coming off the 2-2 draw against Southampton. Now look, it's probably not too bad of a result. Villa losing 2-1 against Manchester City. It's one of them games. It could really go either way. Villa being at home kind of gives them the edge, but I'm going to go with a draw on this one. And I'm going to say a 1-1 draw. And I'm going to go with Jamie Vardy to score because he's after scoring in the last couple of games. So I think 1-1 and Jamie Vardy to score. Okay, last game, Everton versus Arsenal. Now look, Arsenal obviously coming off a bad 3-2 loss against Manchester United. Can't be too disheartened because they were playing pretty well. They could have definitely got something out of the game. Just kind of got unlucky, I suppose. Couldn't really get the goal in the last kind of few minutes. Everton, this could be Rafa's last game. Rafa is really struggling at Everton. In their last 5 games, they've lost. In their last 6, they've lost 5 games and drawn 1. That's so poor considering the players he has at his disposal. Now, look, I know he has a couple of injured players, but Everton should not be that bad. They've slipped right down to 14th position, which they shouldn't be anywhere near that. Definitely should be in and around kind of 6th or 7th. So this game is an interesting one, but I still think Arsenal probably have the better run in kind of how they're playing and recent performances. So I'm going to go with a 2-1 win for Arsenal, and I'm going to say Smith Rowe to score because the man has been on fire. Okay, so that's all I have for this week's predictions for Game Week 15. I hope you liked the video. if you did, give us a little subscribe. Make sure you share it with your friends. Hit the little thumbs up button, and then make sure you hit the notification bell as well, because you'll be notified at any time we release a video. And when there's kind of midweek games and stuff like that, hopefully I'll be getting these type of videos out more regularly. Hopefully they're edited well, because I don't know, I've just done one big video, so hopefully this is edited well. If not, oh well. So look, thanks for watching, and make sure to share with all your friends, like and follow and subscribe. Cheers.